Yo! Hey, have you guys ever seen little kids wearing a backpack? It's like beginning of school, they got all their school supplies in there, and it's the size of their upper body. If they take one lean back, it looks like they're probably about to fall on the ground. Hilarious. Well, with all these home workouts recently that we've been putting out for our gym, what I tend to think about is us putting weights in there or whatever else just to try to have some resistance so when we're working out we can get better results. Well, what came to mind is this bag can represent a lot of things. And what I want you to think about today is this bag is going to be your burdens. What burdens do you have and that you keep putting in here that you're carrying around each and every single day, and then all of a sudden it starts building up and you're like that little kid on the first day of school. It's just overloading. You want to take it off. Your shoulders are sore. Now, think about this. Let's put some shoes in here. Why? Because, well, we're trying to walk in the footsteps of maybe a family member or maybe some friends or maybe somebody who we look up to. We're just putting that pressure on ourselves. So we put these shoes in here. But what about some books or some magazines? We like magazines, right? We get to see the people in all their nice Photoshop bodies and searching for perfection. We'll put that in here as a burden. Or how about a book? Maybe it's the book that we let other people write for us. Whether it's true or not, it doesn't matter. Why? Because we take it in. We just put it in our bag. We got enough room for it. Or maybe it's the story that we tell ourselves that I'm not good enough. I'm never going to amount to anything. I'm not as popular. I'm not as smart. I can't get that good job. If only I was like this person. If only I was strong as this person on Instagram. Well, maybe we'll put some headphones in there. Maybe they're the newest ones. Maybe they're AirPods or the Beats. Why? Because we want some status in our life. We want to feel important. We want to feel like we're just a little bit over average, but maybe not over the top. Or you might feel like, no, I want it to be known that I am better than you, and all your friends. Maybe that's us. We just keep adding into our burden bag. Why? Because there's room. Why not? But here's the thing. Let's put this laptop in here. Maybe it's your laptop, maybe it's your phone. Why? There's enough room in here. Just put this on, wear it around all day. It's all right. Only weighs a couple pounds right now. But maybe that computer, maybe that phone is the burden of you comparing yourself to other people. It's, I don't get enough likes. I want more hearts. Or maybe it's, you know what? Your burden is, I feel lonely. I'm really sad. I've been hurt in my life. So I'm just going to go on my computer. I'm going to go on the internet and I'm going to start trolling people. I'm going to start making people feel bad. Why? Because it makes me feel good. So if I can make people hurt, then my hurt won't feel as bad. Maybe it's that. Maybe it's we're looking mindlessly at our social media, trying to compare ourselves and other people's lives. Oh man, I wish I could go on vacation like that person. I wish I could buy a new boat. I wish I could buy a new car. I wish I could do this. I wish. Instead of being grateful for the house that we live in, the food that's in our refrigerator, the friendships that we have, and that we can reach out to them if something goes wrong. But maybe it's the burden of drugs, substances, alcohol, pornography. Maybe it's broken family. Maybe it's been a divorce. Maybe it's been a really bad relationship. Maybe it's our character. Yeah, I know it's tax season, but if I just fit this a little bit, I can get a couple $100 extra back from the government. They take what's theirs. Who's gonna know? Maybe it's lust. You're looking at another male or female, and you're lusting after their body, lusting after their desire to be with them. Maybe it's greed. I love money. I just love it. I want it so I can buy more of the boat and the home and the new car, and I'll feel good about myself. But I don't really care how I get it as long as I get it, even if it means shortcuts, even if it's not doing my best work, even if it means taking it away from somebody who deserved it or earned it. I might steal it. I might not. I might earn it in a shady way. I might not. Maybe it's the greed of that. Maybe it's being very prideful, thinking of yourself more than you ought to, instead of being humble. humble in your gifts. Why? Because maybe somebody else is very good at running or talking or speaking or cooking, and you're looking at them jealous. Maybe you're just angry at the world. Why? Because it seems like everybody's out to get you. Everybody's out to get me. The world, nothing's going right in my world. And these people are out to get me. My coworkers are out to get me. My boss is out to get me. Of course this would happen to me. Why? Because the world is out to get me. Maybe it's just anger. You're mad at everything. You're mad at your spouse. You're mad at your significant other. You're mad at your coworkers. You're mad at the government. You're mad that people aren't doing enough. Or maybe it's the burden of just being lazy. You have all these talents, gifts, and abilities. Your gifts can make room for you, but because you're lazy, because you would rather lay on the couch, because you would rather catch up on Tiger King in the latest Netflix series, just maybe that we're too lazy to go after our dreams. I'm not saying you can't go out and have fun. I'm not saying you can't watch TV. I'm not saying you can't watch movies. But if you're doing that more than you're going after your dream and you're complaining about it, you got to look at yourself in the mirror and take ownership of your life. What burdens are you holding on to? Think about carrying this bag around everywhere you go. When you're sleeping, when you're sitting in the couch, when you're going to the refrigerator, when you're going out to the store, wherever you're going. Think about carrying these burdens everywhere you go. Think about how uncomfortable it is. Think about how much it's just weighing down on you. Think about that for a moment today. What burdens are you carrying in your bag? What burdens can you let go? Take off and say, you know what? I've had enough of this. I don't need to walk in the footsteps of somebody else. I'll create my own journey, my own path. I don't need to listen to the lies of other people, whether it's on social media, in a book. I don't need to listen to that. Again, why am I listening to somebody else write my story instead of myself writing my own story? Being the main character in my story, overcoming adversity. Because that I know that I can. Knowing that there is no message without a mess and there is no testimony without a test. Write your own story. Oh man, here it goes again. Headphones. Listen to the lies of the people who don't even know me, who just have opinions and no truth on social media. Sending me random text messages, shooting out random hate. Maybe it's in the mail, maybe it's somebody's talking behind your back. Do you really want to hang out with those people who are talking behind your back? Oh, man. Who's going to know? It's on my private computer. It might be on my work computer. That pornography, what's it matter? No, that pornography is wrecking your relationship. It's wrecking your marriage. You got to let go of it. Stop looking up pornography. It's ruining your relationships. Oh, you know what else? Social media. Oh, man. Just not good enough. Let me go compare myself to somebody else. Let me go see if I can find somebody whose life doesn't seem to be all together, so then I can say, at least I'm not like that person. Magazine. My body's just not good enough. I'm fat. I've had a few kids. I don't like the way my body looks. I don't even know if my husband likes me anymore. You know what? Take care of your health. Take care of what goes in your body. Be active. What burdens are in your bag? What burdens can you get rid of today? What you have to know is you are valuable. You do have gifts and talents that can put you in front of great people. You're not lazy. You do have character, but you have to decide. You have the free will of doing what's right, because doing what's right is always the right thing. Even if it's hard, choose to do the right thing. Let go of those burdens today. I don't know what it is. Drugs, sex, alcohol, wrong association with people. Let those things go. Take time to think about what you need to get rid of today. And always